If you're the type that's got to catch them all, then I think you'll quite like this. Hi, welcome back to the shed. I'm Joe Bleeps. If you're a fan of the original Pokemon games, I think you're going to quite like what I've got to show you today. I bought a batch of faulty original Game Boys from GameDuckUK recently. That's been a whole adventure trying to bring some of those back to life, so that's something I might be including in a future video. But in the bundle, he also sent me this, which is Pokemon Prism. Now, this isn't a legit Game Boy Nintendo release. It's a ROM hack that's been around for a while now. It's a customized version of Pokemon Crystal. Obviously, a lot of people who are fans of Pokemon and fans of Game Boy games like to have their shelfies. They've got all the games lined up, and having just a ROM, although it's fun to play, doesn't have that same tangible excitement to it. So people like GameDuck are now putting these together, creating packaging, putting them onto custom cartridges and making them into what for all the world looks like a legitimate release, and it'll really look the part on the shelf next to your other games. So yeah, I just wanted to share this with you. I thought some people might want to have a look at it, so let's take a look. So although I don't really class myself as a Pokemon fan as such, I did get the original blue when it came out, and the red as well, and I also got the yellow, and then further down the line the gold and also the silver, and I've ended up owning Crystal as well. So the initial run of Game Boy games, for a non-fan, I've actually amassed a fairly decent collection here. Now Crystal is the one that has been hacked to create this, what's called a ROM hack, which is where the original program of the game is used to add more bits and pieces in, essentially, and adapt that into a different game, kind of like a cover version of a song is the way I always think of it. So the Crystal was the most recent of the original Game Boy Color run, as far as I can remember, and that has been hacked into Pokemon Prism. Pokemon Prism isn't a genuine Nintendo release, of course, so there's various different bits of history in terms of that game coming out and getting a cease and desist from Nintendo, and then other people picking it up and developing it. But this is something that you just get as a ROM that you can play on an emulator, or you can download to a flash cart and play it on a Game Boy. But now you get people like GameDuck putting them together into fully packaged releases, so you can put them on the shelf with your collection of your other Game Boy Pokemon games, which is kind of cool. So this video, we're going to be opening it up and just having a genuine look at something that I think a lot of people will find quite exciting. So you can see it's printed with this holographic finish, which looks really cool and totally legit if you didn't know otherwise. All the graphics and blurb and everything on the back there, and it's currently shrink wrapped, so I'll see if I can get that open. So I was told by GameDuck that this was one of the first prototype boxes that he did, so the card on the final versions is a little bit thicker, so if this looks a little bit thin, don't worry about that. So to get these sorts of things open, I always find if you put your thumb in the middle and lift, everything ends up creasing, so you're best lifting it with something from the end. Try with a trusty spudger, just push in and lift from there, same from the other end, and we'll pop that open without any creases. Then we can lift out the game, and it's inside a little supportive box, which is great because it means that your main box doesn't get squished either. Closer look at the box now that the shrink wrap's off. I do really like that holographic finish on it. All the information's on there that you'd expect. Game Boy Color, link cable, infrared, compatible only with Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance systems. It's just like the whole nostalgic feel of the original boxes is there, right down to the insert and the shell case. Got some GameDuck stickers in there. Carefully open, just remove those, and take a look at the cartridge next. Let's bring the lamp in a little bit more, like a blue sparkly metallic finish. There's also the holographic label. It's just like a really nice looking piece. And if you put it alongside the original games, it does look the part. Right down to the fact I noticed that it doesn't, like on a lot of the sort of bootleg shells, it just says game across the top. But this one actually has got the original style Nintendo Game Boy logo at the top there. So it just does make it feel that bit more like a genuine item. Right, let's give it a try. So we're going to test it out on my new Game Boy Color build. I am loving this. I've been playing it loads. Battery life has been absolutely fine so far, by the way. If you haven't seen that video yet, I'll try and remember to put a link up here. And you can go and give that a watch because it was a good fun build, that one. But if we boot up, load straight up, and everything looks really, really good on this screen. There we are. Version 0.94, 0.237 debug build. So if we go on new game, please set the year and date. Is that correct? Yes. Greetings. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. So obviously it plays just like a regular Pokemon game, but some sprites have been replaced, there's different areas, it's a whole load of new stuff to play. So this is, I'll be honest, pretty new to me. I have done a little bit of reading about it, but it's just really cool that you can get these things, and rather than just flash them to something like a EverDrive or something like that, to be able to get an actual cartridge like this is really cool. So yeah. These are from GameDuckUK. Go and check them out. I'll put a link in the description. They do this sort of thing all the time, little limited runs of different cartridges, so definitely keep them on your watch list. They're on Instagram as well, and probably all the other social media too. So yeah, take a look. Cool little item. So that's it for now. I was just looking forward to opening that up, and I thought I'd share it with you. So hopefully you enjoyed it. If you want to see more like that, or if you want to see mods and builds of things like this Game Boy, then do subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment. All the support is always appreciated. And yeah, I'll see you for the next video. Bye.